This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
We are so difficult now. I said, "Vim no, man, fancy man can't cry." I'm a boat me fufu. We now dia na dia butchers killing. Still I want me sound. My house is smelling of the soup. Soup no dey be how dia. Ube we be what now chine da so bon sound. Yes, sir. And some na do so na mo see am fa dey kran fan to board. Studio no senso ekia Tilly nipa watna se sansona obi nate. Wo matna se. Na studio mu ha dey ye di kan crash as yo. Bronya eye Diani ye si dada. Ya de niama na bobo ha. Na cha se bronya na ne. Ai bronya yi. Be dresse. Como a gente se obedece sa. Obi na te say.
Adubo.
Uncle ye.
Ami adu bibia de di.
Sani anka na minchia ba sani o si hwe me no enu ntina ma.
Se me so kan mi kra mi fiu but. Ugodi ufo na kwan bon sa ho. Iya se pare. Edidi jai no mu na o na mo. So kwa kana fere na yede fada.
Ene dey say hunkwa be di fufu say hunkwa.
Ene mami fufu di akon square pa, akon square.
Ekuya te say.
Akomo me party wo ka fufu no asem.
Adina Jimmy asese memory.
Akomo de dem ne se nya mo ka fufu ho asem wi awe kra de. I can't relate. It's na my ko na me shamu na.
Ba na obi bufu odi matam no.
As
Obenya BPO.
Odi bufu ni yi hibisa no.
Yeah. Obenya BP.
Wa shadara. Odi bu antokwa.
Papa bi wo wini ba. Na shoeshine. No shoeshine, shoemaker.
Okay.
Na wa tro on the shop nanim. Febi yesero.
Okay.
Febi sir.
Oh, okay.
Because by now be dwa no. Ifufu eni obenya BP. Okay, so ma yanshan komana say na yeni Ghana nyomtuni reggae afro ni nyina ka ho bi. Rocky DAWUNI. Mobeka ye chief Mbeka wonya ne nomination edi kan wo Grammys ye ne be di nkomo e fie hanam saying ne ne abo ne dwuma wo di ne akaka ho na wonya ne toso mi no ewie ye ni Rocky DAWUNI eni nkomo kakra. Rocky ati say ewie
we are for mini and also
fufu bi na menye di wo ha say na ma my
ka that grow cry me so aka ka me ko hwehwe me die
hey na rasta man di fufu
hey share maybe the garden you
sa pepe so
what you say the woman my favorite
Rocky me ma ayiko emwo wabaso for wo second nomination a wanya e wo ye Grammys ye ma chinkwa ye bo abaso mo ayiko pa
Medasipa. We say me say a record we me really see let me say direction I'm a style you see traditional music people influences wo. Let me say although a contemporary record now see it was a bit of a surprise for me. You know, I believe in the record and all of that, you know, but that you can never be prepared, say, you will record an album out of all the thousands of albums that are submitted from around the world. And the genre for global music, so one of the biggest submissions globally, because it takes records from all around the world. Indeed, for all the academy voters to sit and review all these records and choose the top 4 recordings and releases from the world to be part of that, you know. For me, you know, just say Ghana Hanumo, your cultural music, you know, just say powerful.
Okay, I see.
I'm very excited and happy.
Okay, now about cultural music, traditional music, traditional fusion, all they share you in your account. The first nomination on your Grammys, no, now it was in the reggae category, but this time around, a global music. So, me banu achichi mo no say. So, obi busa say, oh yeah, nyum ben, oh yeah, artist ben, because I'm sure say traditionally Ghana for him say, oh yeah, reggae artist. Say na one kasa describe him as nyum tuni.
Me describe him as Afro roots. Afro roots, you know, I say reggae ne high life, and Afro. They say that's the style, no? But at the same time, so me believe he say. We are a musician, you have to learn songwriting. With songwriting, like I say, art. And sometimes, maybe me have the ability to be able to hold a good voice. Ultimately, to hear hooks, melodies, but ultimately, songwriting, I know how me crafty all of this to create a song. So, and I feel that gift, you know. Usually, I never almost me hits no more that ability. You say me always because a lot of the musicians they say almost the art of songwriting because the whole art of songwriting now. The better me take his style be to create something now. This is a very well constructed musical piece. It's part of the craft. I just said throughout the years, taking me time infusing my style. And she said almost every time they are me open to learning. She said and she said always now quit. I don't know maybe who say big thing over the years, makes me stay relevant because me ma just say baby I'm the one. And you say, okay, maybe do an answer, Hannah, me war, and answer the visa. Every time, I say, me come back to the classroom to go and learn. After nomination with me, if I'm working on the next record, I'll just go and then start learning, listening, and opening my dimension for the next album. Just say, if you don't stop learning, you don't stop growing.
I see. Meaning, we are talking about maybe fine. The art of songwriting. Say, see, Troyum as nyum tuning in your kahon. Ebi anyum phone be sadie no. Because ebi say. We are one of the few, in fact, maybe rarely say you be nyum tuni say in different categories. What mean nomination when you reggae, then global music near kahon. Is it say bia obeka say because bia we share the art of songwriting. What would you say a year with sumwa sem anti ama utimi enya bibisa?
Also first album na ye vote for reggae. Also na Afro root style no, but reggae songs more than the Afro roots fusion songs. The thing is you are eligible for what's called a genre. Say if your album contains 51% of the genre. And this one because may share a lot of the songs, any reggae songs were less than more of the like high life fusion. The songs is a warasi, a high palm wine high life. Style the approach here. Songs is my baby. My baby is a woolman no more music style. But the contemporary songs, a lot of the songs, are falling more into the global sounds. And me submit you reggae. The reggae people, they will reject it because it's not really a reggae record.
Okay.
So it fell into the global record. And then the thing is, in the long run, say if the record is good, high quality, it's the music that speaks. What you just say, who knew how be who nim kopu kwampo umbe butini nyama just say won nyum no na ebekwa kodi wa dance here.
Okay.
In the Namia say, nyum no etimi dia dance ya ma yetimi akwa adi. Okay. Second nomination.
Okay. So me share Sasimbia Nyumtuni when the she Troy social media I think so tweety about it or can be chairman and this is directed at you at Rocky DAWUNI. Show us the Grammy way because connection days pass application okay about submission in your account so ebi sufi say adewe a network because ebia amanfo so Ghana ha one more volume pa be ka say ebia nwum we die nka say tumi nya Grammys but to be he no na since higher sanya bi kan say a network a nipa wonim no titiru na be ni we tumi bia obenya Grammy nomination in your account no say na tie.
Oh, there be. And she can say, yeah, can say from Angelique Kijo Nomone, Yusun Do Nomone, Omo Omega Grammy, and I just say, Omo a connection. There be the only thing to say. So we hear great music, now we hear quality music. That music now say, and you say, baby, I would tune Kwan, I will say, and you know, what means now we feel now on cassette. Why you feel the best in the world? I will say, let me feel so let me call other places so let me stand there and compare to all of those things. My so many times say most important thing in quality, songwriting, production. So what you mean just say now come marketing. So marketing also very important. Who's the first no? Say who release album as come on internet in your honor. But it's also to me now publicists me label ni nyina wo amanyama ni nyina no mutumi blog wo omo systems wo hono. But now with internet no we betumi release record wo han we say no we release was Spotify and go global right away. Inti just say aye easier even for the artists for omo nyum to be heard and seen. And it is the time also be come back to the drawing board no timi tro and papa a good production, not just a creativity, you increase creativity, but say, you to me can't say creativity in you are not just say, and also show be a wouldn't know, and I say, you just say, only will be corners, all the corners are there, and yeah, voters, and then as a voter, somewhere good yama. We and yet to say, I know you, Obi, some group of people don't want to a demon, or choose voting academy from all over the world. Okay. No more voting. The other question is to say, already just on working hard and keep doing what she's doing. Great stage presence in your money. Just keep innovating and pushing it out there, and then it will happen because every artist was their potential. Okay. And also was her potential. She should believe in her craft. And keep working with great people, keep working with good songwriters, and then keep writing. And
about say, maybe you've been signed into a particular record label, publishing house, Bisa, asked you how connected you are.
Maybe an independent artist.
Okay.
Me, my yes, I do with other artists that many Omunina or big label cinema. Me, a 1 man soldier, 1 man army, name.
Oh, okay.
Group of people they are working. And make it pushing me career from
Rocky, you are sure say be a wouldn't need connection, be a USA, be a wouldn't mobi, Nipano, be a or no see a connected Nessa, be beside him.
Now, so wouldn't say Nipano, no best answer, which may convince 20,000 people so vote him out.
It's not about so when it comes to getting nomination, it's based on vote, wrong?
Everything is based on vote.
Okay.
The nominations before even the ever submission, we have submission by committees. The committees we are a Deloitte and Touche, which is an independent organization, taking all the votes. Grammy bro, Paucho. There's different independent organization will verify votes in Yama. It's a big organizational system and a global trusted system. Just say, and almost structures new in a much more refined.
Okay.
So artists now who dream say just say who can answer we are bet me ya fa and answer baby now we could share and that one here.
Okay.
Okay. You know, that's not how it is at all.
Okay.
That's not how it is.
Right. So about the voting, you know, academy members in the vote to me boy.
Academy members.
Yeah.
Yes.
Na yate say bi say yenye dede Ghana for yes yen kasa mfa ho when yen say no de bia na bia te ye interview ne kasa ne ye and also has an influence ma say bia betimi ewini ana wini no correct.
Yeah just at the end so academy you know nipa a group of musicians producers or more around the world you nominate you are omo break for your research. So almost at the year research is a voting almost ya nominate on the country which is not make us a nomination no and the idea only good for me good for the industry till by now no a lot of the academy you know air research not only me Ghana music so when teachers say almost discover new music new artists people open way for young artists so as they come on, no, academy is very aware of their music. And she said, idea Ghana for Shira. So, then she be asked the money and any papa code. You go for Obi, true Obi, and some of the Shraba.
Okay.
And she said, yeah, lucky I said because last year the Kai said, Kama Nigeria for any most nominations. I Obia frame wahan say adena yenya nomination na maybe nomination 2015 ye be den and sana yetimi akọ just last year and I me catch obia say munko hwe say me album say adena say so why ye ejuma bi edisi wona ejuma no etimi akọ ba bi obia pese okona ne to obia san be bi no obi sa say ye be say ye betimi akọ na maka say I don't know who could album now. My style now, my approach now, me at the crossing over coin. Why don't you go and learn that model? No, some model in it me crossing and you be some who could my and then I have nothing else to add to. It took me years of innovation, crafting, touring, playing in different parts of the world, having music put on film, television. In the US, Europe, all around the world. Then the carrier shall say there's a lot of concerts where we actually play different parts. And then say overnight now, we record that one. I just say, oh, so be up a fast route, no. But there's no shortcuts in life. The only shortcut in our life is say, a record or Ghana had. Our record so by tomorrow it's dropping and by the time you see by next year you are winning Grammys. It's possible. And then because of creativity, you know, and the most important thing I want to say artist will be able to say music is not only showbiz, but me who say almost pay more the showbiz part, you know, which is no problem because artists say pursue and that's part of our way, but make sure say you don't lose sight of what keeps you doing the show, which is the music, and focus and develop the music, but at the same time to make sure the music is unique. So, what the traditional styles, you know, you see inside, I know what creative style will be anyone with me. I hear that style. If you say, oh, yeah, so be one way now, so one corner the way so and no let me with me that attention.
Okay.
That that advice makes me but a good thing for your industry because I will say yena yitimi so.
Okay.
They are supporting me nomination.
Okay.
With airplay streaming, you know, any guy say negativity now. Just say, showing na buy. Me who say you need to one say. You say, unuya echo. Adi a wonka ye no bia kofa no de aye headlines iti maka se menka ho asem kura for you na tupu kura you bia say bia say put bia onko online no onko hwehwe ideas na mo be same because I say me ma ideas na no bia kofa no if you want ten no one hear me no more can and say unu a emfa we dey na yen share dey focus on positive no so that nyame be shy because say nyame shy na yen to kwa
Rocky send you see said I say ekutia bia nim ni wura minim say bia na no stone boy asem otworo yi wakasa ho a wo chechire mu yi eno na wo kan se ama wo kan se say ba bia ama for negativity no
vida binua stone boy my brother why stone boy my brother I love stone boy me stone boy no.
No, because negativity now can minim be a man for.
No, they can't use media. No more twisting me, myself, say me against two boy. No more make.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not can want them. This is me can want you.
Okay.
Me also I call here achievement. Which me feature or 3 songs. So I also focus to say. You be here na aye no. So my call explain senya. Grammy nominee na if more the me akọ it say me maka say man body din kra it just say me can be na say me nya kata no mako fa me ma sem no ma twist no mo the headlines no mo the way enye so say academy voters ya almost share sa die we so omo nyina ba na omba ba almost share say oh what's going on just say nya nomination just adane ntokwa any division ne eji ye pity ye who against each other. So now go on my say Shano or the Shano to your name. Now at the end to quiet, you be years. So
yeah.
And the young positivity, yeah, support here. Maybe support Stone Boy. So we support Satawa, we support Samini. The brothers near Yanina one industry, see the Munyamba Ghana here, and they young Kwan. And the Munyambi for Yinina or may already nomination. Only from London to wait will be another team will be yes we are inside this time so
yeah
if you might my idea no obia edia bria or figure out strategy on be promotion if you win na the so kwa
okay before bekono I am say me in the year twemu yi dwumadie bi wo UTV TV station United Showbiz na omudi nkomo minim say bia we hu ate nsem no bia omu bisa unuanom nkuman bia wo mo so te say sister Fia no ate so bi te say Sefa wo mo te so bi family no me creamy ni ade now there was something for me epime kakra but was onyom tuni minim how abefa no na mama brown wodi ho chiame busa say Rocky DAWUNI enya nomination say but o hwe say ni anchechem no koy na nice okay sister Fia on sheda nim Rocky DAWUNI papa ofa Sefa almost enim Rocky DAWUNI papa now these are onyom to for me sure me can say be a pay me kakra because I was expecting so okay well this is not even the first nomination second nomination so for onyom to for be and confuse okay ye betie nuanom nyom to you would this be strange and if say nya dia en wanwa bia
oh they said me didn't make me aka obi see on TV dey and say nya me massive so me nyom edema we are seeing here you know it's public knowledge and she me man tis asem no but team dia any this opportunity also omoko checking music no we are inspired by the music no so now as idea bit me adding to what they are doing because me minimum so
unim Sefani sister Fia no
of course I know that.
Wow.
I know their music.
Wow.
I'm a musician. I follow music.
Wow.
I follow every. Then I make action and say, maybe the enemy is you. me who be some is here, me and I'm taking no money. Your friend is saying, I've done for no money, I match the daily could drink, no money, wow. They are all my inspirations. So, and I make us a micro nomination with I used it to honor Nana Pedu because me first, before I met him of Mali, Jum Krani, but I touched no more to my influence, and now Kwame and Pedu Num Nameti first. Only my first major inspiration. So, I mean, first, yes, so. Because the person you for no so almost me I to my name makes me and that's to say the beat to say me na also etimi the new e dey call amani anyway said I was said me who say she na nyame nko a e juma mo ye na no so bo a me sua fi wa me ko ni etimi since the fear me I follow to make sure that I know the fire is also fast rising. She's doing really great. You know, D Black is doing a great job with all his new artists too that he's pushing and all of that, you know. And Familia, I follow Familia's music. Familia, the minute of Taxi and all of those kind of stuff. You know, I know all of those. The new school of musicians, I keep my eye and listen to that because it's my responsibility as I'm over there to push Ghanaian music. So I go there and learn so that I can defend and push and also honor all these young artists who are doing their best to bring their music out there. Intermediate, to say, and yet, say, because on team and you might, and yet, idea hammy, and I say, it's no big problem. This opportunity are almost up, no. Almost said they should also take their time and learn and be influenced by new kinds of music so that almost crap should be me grow so that they can keep pushing and rising it. We need more international stars.
Okay. But before I call, since I also won't hear your kind of tika crabby man mean your kind.
Okay, DAWUNI. Yeah, you share all categories no na yembo mabaso. Because we always talk about Ghana, you benya Grammy and say if you am unim about Rocky DAWUNI say the Grammy first Grammy now you're nominating.
Yes, me no honestly speaking on God me no. So I just knew from social media say this man just won a Grammy. And I was like, great.
But when him know that?
I've heard of the name.
Okay.
But me name no.
Like name no.
Yes.
Like and when him say a nomination when you say and a second Grammy nomination.
Yeah.
You knew about it?
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Creamy, you know about it?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm really lost.
Oh, if you're lost, Wampa. If you're so we are. Google Rocky DAWUNI.
Oh, my. Me, and I was like, I wanted to know more about him.
Okay.
Because at least, I want to say good, because I didn't personally know him like that. And to me, this achievement, I just went to look, for his works and what he's done. And he's amazing. And he deserves it.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 2016, you're nominated.
Yeah.
No nomination. But say no, it's current. Yeah. And Creamy, you said you know about.
Yes, I think he's one of the people I got to know that. Oh, say when you're Jamaican or Ghanaian. Yeah, but I knew him from some time ago. I think some of us are more age kakra would say Rocky DAWUNI or more. I'm reggae our Ghana. I know him from that time, and I wasn't too pushed when I heard him because I knew he's good.
Okay.
I knew he's good. I've heard his songs. Even after the first nomination, he had a song like Elevate.
Yeah.
Those ones are old songs, but he has new good songs that I was like, Charlie, these are songs that people might think they are from Jamaica, but they are done by a Ghanaian. I was happy. I wasn't so pushed that no, this guy is good. He deserves it already.
He deserves it. And Menko Sefaswe.
Oh, Empress, me dear, senior Creamy kind, but I think for me, no, not sometimes I'll hear a song, a music, and then no matter Rocky DAWUNI. But me who name will free Ghana and him fancy, but I'm very happy for him, and especially for all his achievements, because he has achieved a lot, and I just think that is because of his kind of stage, but he's a very
okay. So I mean, Rocky, what you said, who as Obia when ye fikra utie emabunu a wo be utie omonyom listening to utie omo for them, it seems that they don't know much about onyom nipa wo ye ne ka ho as nyumtuni, and what can be BCS we follow, because it makes you also diverse as nyumtuni. What do you think, sir? Emma almost shri idea we are say na tia, because probably ABR Rocky na babe case study they can. For they are not even listening to a whole lot of musicians, and they think that well media minion pen SMT. Obi o yes no dia na be country.
Who said Nimintie and just say and yes say Omo Kabi Biboni just say they are just explaining I mean listening to Sister Fia. She's saying that she doesn't know me personally. You know, and then when she heard of the music, she went and then did her due diligence. And teacher said, also you can be a fan of a certain music and you listen to certain types of music. Also, I say so parties say maybe hip hop or more hip hop now. They follow only like let's say hip hop, let's say reggae, dance hall, Afro stuff. Unless say there's something across you when one song and they know. And teacher said maybe. Life is about discovery, and teachers so I'm glad say yetimi edie kwan ama omunina ejuma omoye no say so omoyere omo ho a no omo tie so and they say na so I was so try so omo betie, because there's a blueprint for all of us to be able to push our music across, and they should take the opportunity to learn about it, not only about my name, because my name is not relevant. It's about the works that I do, my music, and get into the music as musicians. So not only for a word or two, an idea or two, no for apply whatever they are doing, no, to move them forward. They are all incredible, talented people, and I am also always very happy and glad say they have the opportunity to discover my music. You know, we do it for God and country. And we do inside. Some would know about it now. Some would know about it later. Some knew about it back in the days. But the thing is that the music is global, is huge, and it cannot be denied. It's a global music. It is important for artists to make it a responsibility to know about it.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Okay. Rocky, congratulations once again. And your boy Basso Uchin.
And before me was okay. And say, because of saying maybe year on set, a big show on December 11th, but me no class 233 in a very, very intimate setting. Into BOT they say December 11th, people say on Nani celebrating Ghana. This blessing and opportunity. Near the 32 for holiday season, so that one of these days, maybe it's not too far, we will be bringing this glory, ultimate glory. So we brought the glory, but we have one more step that we can still take. Maybe this is our time. And we just need all of us a young brand new celebrity. It will be a big concert to honor this.
Okay, also December 11.
December 11 plus 233.
Okay. Obia onim honum see no. I think said Dr. Research Street Accra. And I met me a plus 33 Jazz Bar and Grill. Or honum saying that ye kwakushia Rocky DAWUNI on the 11th of December. Rocky, once again, congratulations.
Congratulations, Madam Wasifa.
And I see you on see.
For all the support, so because Enona good for your industry, it will lift all of us. But so far, I am proud of Ghanaians. I'm proud of the love that they are giving me for this. God bless us all.
Bless you too. That's Rocky DAWUNI Nyumtuni and Yenino Edi and Komono. I did. We are friend beautiful people. Rocky DAWUNI. My member studio on Hanum say na Yenin Komo. Obi. Me chance infuse Rocky.
Yeah, good. I think I'm impressed. Now, a few things made that was the 52-year-old man has done Ghana proud. Has really done Ghana proud. And for me, this is to tell us, we have it here. Onye Bibi outside the framework of the Ghanaian music setting. Ocean Yamano Yakana, a mixture of some rich Ghanaian touches near the idea. For me, we have to congratulate him first for his hard work. When you're the first time, and I'm happy, say the questions are coming. Say, how did he do it? And for me, Rocky, so would tell me, I would also want to advise, say, it shouldn't be just the concert. Na munya sa opportunities we na munya sa nominations we are. I made a suggestion. It shouldn't not just be the concert, but it should be a workshop. It being a workshop, it being a music school, music class. Let's sit the younger generation down and let's impact into them. Say what could do the whole world is celebrating you. Let's try and impact the knowledge how to do it. With the interview now. Some don't even know his works. As much as I say, he's our own, and he's with us. He's with us here. So for me, even before the concerts now, my name is the team organized.
But me feel say wakasa ye, and probably Abion Peso Besano more controversial. But so no I would be 50 something. No say o timika so okay. Me follow sa nyum to and yeah, by force as nyum tuni man say nyum tuni beti obi. No baby I'm there no ko say. And entina amonyum no so ndu baby ano.
Oh you are.
Entina amonyum na ndu baby ano. Well,
you see, and I make kind of say, as much as say, I don't want to entirely blame them. Say, we won't follow the in quotes the right people, no. And you're fault because this is what they have met. Rocky DAWUNI, I'm not sure say most of these young artists follow no. He has been in the system. He's always been there. Or Yenyama. And for me, I think say now the onus lies on him. On him rather, instead of the young ones. But there is no avenue, there is no space, there is no chance. Or no rocky news mesre, or no a father figure. Or a father figure.
Or a
father figure. I appreciate the facts of the concerts near the but me, the American assembly when say as much as I may man congratulations, no, me empire not my boy, master me organizing workshop.
Okay.
And the next generation because
organize workshop my way no.
Now why be
way more money and then you know no be organized.
Nobody's here because I don't you can also you can't blame them because on
blame what
you see Rocky Dankasa even your hand the media we don't even push his products.
Masa.
Let's Rocky organize a workshop for them. Or no some fanto no so.
Workshop for
where the corporate social responsibility. Where the corporate social responsibility. It's Rocky, congratulations to you. Me bon pa say Diamaka no o de bakwa supim na wa organize workshop and tell us how to get there because at this point in time, no, we are wondering how you keep getting there, and our champions and our kings and our queens are still rocking down the drain.
Tilly, Tilly.
My main chair, I'm out for Mutiabio. Good afternoon to everybody. My points a therapy now and lay about Rocky DAWUNI and whatever that has happened around him, the Grammy and all of that. First of all, I think say it's either the media or the culture custodians. Yemuna, yebetimi atna radio so, and I yemuna ye access to new talent. I beka chomu say between the time of 2015 up till now, there has been a Ghanaian that has been nominated for the Grammy before. Timian passes that information down. Yeah, shame on
Rocky DAWUNI,
no shame on to us.
Chili, yes,
say yeah, you train for 6 years and son another nomination.
Yebeka, and I can. Rocky DAWUNI about an interview. Yeah, interview crash, sale and post a fiasco nimshi.
And I make can say we don't have to.
Fino Quaco Gugu.
And I make say
what time began catch him say.
We don't have to wait for him to be nominated again.
On open at the Obenya Grammys.
Me say, yeah, Mona. Ye timi ekasama amanfo tie ye educate ye discuss in some emma amanfo who say this time in history where you say pain. We didn't need to wait for 6 years to announce to new listeners that there has been another Ghanaian what we need when your nomination 2015
history lesson so
say
history lesson.
I mean you can't say what the person can say. First of all, we don't have to wait for so long for us to trumpet the good works or the things that we think is the standard for the industry. Because, first of all, I would blame the people that groom Sister Fianna and Crawford if they can't let her know, say, if they wanted to think, say, Grammy is the utmost award for every artist in Ghana, then you should let the girl know that there is also an artist in Ghana who has been nominated before. That's education, the barrier and Abriki. Now, if we the media, we want to hold artists saying, yeah, Grammy is the bane of their existence, and we have to also let them know that there has been an artist before in Ghana who has also been nominated first. So, yeah, fairly, the people that are near to this artist for the education part too, they have, let me finish. Let me finish. Yeah, I'm coming. We have also failed them, and they've also failed to learn.
I don't even know what.
They have also failed to learn.
Second of all,
no, me say, what are you talking about? Artists is so fail to learn on their own, and then
when we're talking about and yeah, can't Rocky DAWUNI herself now say also every day when I come and sit on radio, there are things that we have to talk about. I can't talk about Rocky DAWUNI every day. Oh, Rocky DAWUNI, is that what you are saying? Also, also, tomorrow when you come, we'll talk about Rocky DAWUNI.
Okay.
The next day you come.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I think one thing too. Rocky DAWUNI was talking about the genre of music he does. Etimi getting into it, but you see the problem is that or all musicians cannot do the same thing. Do you get it? And hoping that only some few of us or one of us will be selected for it. Didn't need to make the same thing. There are artists that they can't perform on beats that are more of indigenous. That doesn't mean they are not good artists or they don't do good songs. And I think he is just fortunate that his sound, people that are outside, they see it as something original. As he said, Afro roots are original to him. But obviously, a lot of these artists, they can't do his style. They will try, but what difference when we say they are trying just for the Grammy sake? And the final thing is, I think over the years, our award system has failed most of us in the music system because on my feeling for somebody we don't put recognition and premium on originality and songs that we think travel far. Placing emphasis more on hit songs. And instead of putting quality and putting in work and trying to get indigenous sound to project for the rest of the world, because all hit song knowing that onyane hit song Ghana a high possibility so be winning award wa Ghana ono dia open who kibi no de nyane hit song no call but the work. If every year they'll be recognized, these people that do the correct songs that we think are the Grammy standard, I think these young artists, they will emulate them. But catch me saying, oh, me hit song because when it's funny enough, Grammy, all the artists or most of the artists become popular after they win Grammy. But Ghana, you have to be popular artist, popularity stand, get some votes before you can actually win an award. And so everybody is not focused on originality or creating something quality. They are focused on getting their hit song. Because they are waiting that on benya hit song, on bebo shows, on benya popular, no benya fan base, on for when the award nomination comes. Award. We are not putting emphasis as award schemes in Ghana on the quality, originality, but we are putting it on hit songs. And the artists are rather focused on getting hit songs than actually making something great, making something where that can actually stand the test of time. Award schemes have failed our artists too.
Let me just add up. I think she's made a very salient point. Why? Because Osha, the likes of Wiela, the likes of the Kinaiso Best, the Fra, the Rocky DAWUNI, Ahano, no credit there. We don't place premium on them. We don't celebrate them enough. Maybe you do it, but how many people have been doing this thing? I'm saying, and a celebrity artists or more this indigenous part of this indigenous music. We realize Ocean internationally, she's highly recognized. But Hano, as you said, and we've said this thing several times. Let's some respect and some we've been to so and let's promote them. But also your artists now we need Rocky DAWUNI. It's also an indictment on your part because he's a great legend. And if you want to get to where great men have gotten to, you have to find the path. So there's no excuse on that one.
Okay, me that say so. Me can comment kakra. Na yen share next issue. I'm a Fizi says this generation ankasano no they don't like learning and they think they know all. So I'm not surprised they do not know Rocky DAWUNI. Eric Forjo says, congrats for your second nomination, Rocky. Ghana is proud of you. Kwejo Buedu Ado says, wisdom is talking, the rest should be quiet and listen. Osaberman and I say, Kweku says, it takes only the wise to listen to wisdom. Blessing and wishing you all the best, Rocky DAWUNI. Okay. All right, so yako enimna story back one now, chinse MC Diakotinipa, yeah. Orebia. Wakanjinegu just watwana nanamu onsiedo your friend of Virgil Ablo na within fear be edianine baako Ghanaian American designer woye adwuma Louis Vuitton nti mo designer wear se pa ni ne ka ho no me sure say mati ore yi din CCC ade watwana nanom wonsiedo your battle cancer and Fufian Twata make us say dear CC watwana nanom wonsiedo na yepese di enkomo kakra so ABRANT the gentleman fashion designer yani ABRANT ni enkomo kakra ABRANT what me kam akwa baba entertainment review so we right so ye nim Virgil Abloh ebia obi otie den kakra na betimi aka fa no ho na ebia Ghana fo timi ehu because entiase ne say yes ninchi su fi Ghana ne papa fi Ghana ne ka ho say na tie pa
sure okay so say I would kan ne papa ene ne mama nya ye omo ye Ghana fo na abochi no mo abochi ne wo no wo oyo bi a beka say or the true level of rising to where he got to know or civil engineering kakra or architecture and so kakra and combining art with fashion and designing culture dim one question what you and before the better so on the branch there she was part of the team that brought up a gallery for Fendi and he was also an intern for Kanye West and later on Kanye West there collabo before Krantana all coming out with the brand that is the Off-White around 2012. And I think from that Off-White, and a prominence band, and after I think from that Off-White, and I think 6 years down the line, and a very loud, say, Louis Vuitton, 2018, as menswear creative head. I think that was the pivotal part of the Kayana and my attention band.
I see.
And the attention actually go more due to Nyama or the Louis Vuitton and other collaborations or the other brands, regardless of where the brand is coming from. I think these are the things that probably they are continuing on their more.
So me who ewiase afana kuku dam celebrities ya kuku dam bebre a wo mo twotwo ne ma me aka oni kan ye wese aye adwuma nti wa twotwo ne ma fa no ho Drake no Kardashian no Kim Kardashian chese kuku dam bebre a wo mo tro ensem e fa no ho I mean, you can kind of the so you say ABRANTNE not just say odimu pa, but yeah, you work Ghana no, and more in the fashion designer industry nankasano. So saying ena pape jaweja ye hokwe no, saying na mo jene pa diena ebeye ewo mo industry.
Like I say, we ablo or you be a Ghanaian or probably African descent when it comes to fashion. We look up to a lot due to how our you know, when it comes to fashion, the creativity is key, and the style of creativity is beyond imagination. And Anyama or you're trying to incorporate Africanism into the creative work, even though it's a Louis Vuitton. Trust me, the last menswear collection for Louis Vuitton that actually got serious attention was or incorporated kente to most of the design. Ghana kente ya to my prayer or incorporating even the Ghana flag in part of the collection. Yeah. Emma prominent banner. And one thing I know, people call him Obia. He's not afraid to try. He does everything. He's a creative genius. And Obia he's a visionary. And wherever he steps, he's a man and a disruptor. Anything regarding to fashion, he has to make a huge scene out of it. And that is something that is actually remarkable regard to his career. And we all kind of want to be how good he was. And because my main point is video with Obia, he actually structured how he's living now. Because in some interviews, Oka said he dreamed about being menswear designer for Louis Vuitton, and he worked towards that. So it was something that he actually worked towards it. And these are things that we try to look up to, something that will be the bigger debate when this person will trust me. So far as you are focused and you probably want to get it done, you can probably do it. There's nothing like impossibility when it comes to video. These are things that we admire, and the creative powers, combining these big joking and art and culture no kind of, because he always tries to bring his origin of probably where the parents are from into his work, and that is one of the couple things.
So, Mimbusao, Mwejume ya muje, ba, se, mwabe, baby oko do ye, pembe so ko do ye, oye jumama Louis Vuitton, celebrities a hodwa, o kreti nyama de momo, in kitaudie, and fasobe na beka se, bia, munya na Ghana pa nya, because me sure say mubi honoma, so by not radio, why I say no mokano.
That's true. Okay. Me, for instance, one thing why maybe mention of the collection now, the wrap up. Trust me, the show was South Africa. I did that same concept. That was 8 years ago before I saw something like this, and it made me believe, say, once you are thinking somebody probably thought, and things that we do that we think at times we are afraid to move, we just have to do it. And I could tell you, say, most of the creative designers coming up, they are doing things that I'm sure, when already looking at the designs they are doing, it is inspired by how visual things and how we create stuff. Not afraid to probably lose, just going all out. If you be directly putting probably from visual, maybe one-on-one with Tim Ghana, we get so much inspiration from what he's doing. And Ghana with the fashion team, with his visual, Edward on the Vogue, and other Ghanaian figures are probably playing a continue how the fashion industry probably acts as a whole, it gives us the energy and probably vigor that we can also get there. So it is something that wherever you find yourself doing what you are doing, you have that hope that you can get where somebody like Virgil got to. These are things that probably it is not directly, we're not getting directly contact with them, or we get so much inspired, it keeps us going.
Ranche, yedase pa nyamisha, and tell your wife Chantel said, "Osim sure them casual off," and still I'm looking forward to it. Nyamisha, Ranche. ABRANT the gentleman, fashion designer, and our near Dean Komo Kakra. So, Mimra studio no hanu say, Messa see if you be subio. Obi,
yeah.
Me name say be a story beto Dre, and be out here, ABRANT in Camp Virgil Block, 41. I think just at the prime. For 2 years, battle with cancer in your account with Jamie. Mintu.
A very sad story, very sad development. Me de be ameka say na metis ABRANT here, people in this age range na omufrima way is described as a youth or your mebunu efrima na ya ohwe utie nyama waye ogwidi nyama waye ne nkrofo a one omanante a I think so no so epeja Ghana to a certain pedestal. Me dey na me ni jin mu so be ye bibia a representative of mine me need to me too much. But quite unfortunate. Yeah, be can say I mean na to den safre no. Ye ntimi nya ho he. Owo die e ba e bo punuma on wine. This o twedi ampo na ngasa bem. Mema ebusuafo nyina ya akọ ne yere ne mma mienu ni nyina ya akọ ne omo nhedin. I think say what we can also do, let me also give some recommendations. What we can do as Ghanaians is setting up what Freya Branty, if all the fashion designers will come together and then pick up Ninyuma Waye and let's project them. Say be cry to me as I take that trend for some time. Now you project Juma Wayana and Crawford on top. Not to say minim the bush for I don't know what they are doing, I don't know their state. But it's a way of also a man who say Omo Papa Ebaano, he was able to achieve something. Let's keep that fresh ideas, not about fashion.
I don't know how it works, but I'm sure some of these things will also involve copyright issues.
Some legalities, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying that then it has to be in consultation. So, because Osha, maybe we hear a lot of things. So, our program we so a big cry, somehow, okay, we create Nimno, we can't say that. But this is a person, a Ghanaian, we're raising the flag of Ghana. So how then do we continue in celebrating him? Yem pe kwanya ebe faso se bushafo ne beti asia with all the fashion gurus near the adem. Let's celebrate him. Se bibi mpo ne ebe ya ebe ma ni nyuma na kakrom ha. Let's do it because utia me tie ABRANT no ye kente ya ne ade or de ye nyama bebre ama nkofo hu se Ghana enso ewo nyamapa. So for me, what I'm looking at as a recommendation and a transition of Nijuma Wayana say, let's find a way of keeping the designs in the system. Now, Yame Bushanfonso and Shedding. We wish the family the best of comfort. Now, where the intimate this said that say contribution being a bayan swana Yashani and Swahili.
Tilly Mamintio, Obi Mdasi.
Also, contribution to Virgil Louis Vuitton ni Off-White una contribution.
Drake no money Kim Kardashian no money Kanye
West we ni Cardi B mo nyina post una contribution. Fire Kowechi.
Oh but yes turn the product bi ana.
Cardi B ni Kanye West adafo una ko contribution ma.
Na anya ko se ba je ni na meti.
Okay, first of all, you better share ebusia I say we are to our day. And media, when I hear all the time that Mate Virgil Dino, it has always been in association with the fashion side of our musicians. Because I know, say, in Crawford, I did where I hit your more hard Ghana artists, Asaka boys, J-Bad.
J-Bad,
like, to say, yeah, I say, he made an instrumental impact in our music industry Ghana because at a point not all the artists or music videos or dressing photo shoots Off-White straight like I say he made it a personal project to project them or change the fashion sense of our Ghanaian musicians and it was beautiful. Na say yanka sebi ofri mu ya na ye hu say amrado aposting in the package out the brand no not long ago out we free mu to say the man with the music one say most at times no obia
no on social say DJ
yeah obia ofri Ghana what na brochure or living in life abroche wa wari brofuni ni ade no
no why brofuni why broni who say brofuni na kan na choku no broni
like one worry Ghana ni
why broni
Mama Ghana near most at times, like they are away from the music scene or the industry here in Ghana. You don't normally see them once a while be not on my projects giving back to our roots, them not on my baby kakra. But this one, not me who say Ghana music industry net than commerce because off-white trend was a big trend that never approach it, but on make key. Sure, say or be finding a way of blending it with the Ghana music industry. It's I think a honeymoon dear. The way artists have gone out, Ghana musicians have gone out to celebrate his legacy, and one no because the impact he made, yeah. And no, as like I mean, it's on the right path.
Can you hear? I said, that's the interest.
No, because fire, go with you. And no, in the sense that they are doing the right thing because Nippon or yeah, something very influential or space. So if they are going all out tweeting about him, saying that they will miss him, he changed the story. Yes, he did change the story because at a point, Ghana music industry not fashion and yet, but he changed the scene and he changed it very well. So congratulations to him.
Okay, so yeah, Brenna, so yeah, and there are some issues we are not capable to do about the brain to me ni home. So Mickey can be able. I'm sure say these are issues mobile commenting on. So briefly, you will lamp all together. Minim. Okay, let me see. Gamma election near say Basso December 7. But Minyani say injunction be akoso.
What did I say?
Musika.
So
more fun music awame. Because I said that money music.
So almost in come to about December neither chosen. Yes, but and rain you remember one man already frame no see. Cause then you me find it into job. Or frame in hey cause you didn't just akwato so na see.
What watch up on my voice
last week because I same way e to twa. Mo for music awame.
Enti my voice no mam.
Omode and Johnson akwato so omo court.
Give me my money and let me go.
Ejakwesi watch up my voice so bomb am I.
Mo mama me ho.
O kan say me catch on say yam ba handsome me can say we bioma.
So I think in the High Court of Justice, writ of summons, blah blah blah, Accra, and see between Nana Buahini, aka Stable, and only one Reverend Mensa, or no number 2 versus Ghana Music Rights Organization, that's GAMRO, Mr. Abraham Ajete, Noete Ajete, number 2, one no chief executive officer, Augustina Addison, Aziz Haruna, Kwabena Donko, Eric Efiye, Seth Amponsa on microphone your live in Patchop, Seth Amponsa, all of hashtag them 4 bands close. Okay, so Sam Penny for when you nipa mienu at the court almost. And I go for there.
But just okay. If you are the time, I make us somewhere you make it. Then you will go. Bakubisuba. Bakubisuba.
Okay.
Until you're ready for that one.
Now, when the shake. Now, no, I think some mean the Yedin Komobi.
Yes.
Miss V can't send me. Miss V say, I am to form mano. You're more my attention.
Okay.
You're more my attention. And you didn't come on me in the chamber. I mean, about Nasema, a Miss V kind. When the share ya dear, I'm sad, no yet. And who's a Miss V as I'm not kind of see a mom or see because I na attention now, your man, man attention, see in terms of airplay. No,
okay.
And Tiama and Mano, tell me I'm the pressure, no more the Yenya maybe and so more. Na Hana when the share was sacrifice your way, me a body for fro. Only you know, honey, and no more that's why they are when the share so I am for fro. You look right to them, then why breast wind your waist. And he was say, so to me, gyrate winding waist. Break your waist. Into your breaking bunny system. And yet, I buy you a bunny system for time now soon come. Peter Square mother to social media and come over here saying you see bunny system. Ultimately, yes, when you baby,
I'm very heavy.
When you baby,
I'm very heavy.
Just say, send you one this year, yeah, no. When you baby,
a rare crowd.
One here, Ubipra. Obe pidao. menam catcher, men you mention ye. Who has any buy you to see wine in the season? Oh, now, baby, be put out. Na man for say, hey, when they say, who's out here? And now see why in your media, them, which way you pierce this on your money, and I say, I'm sure. And if I never Bible, Musa to me, no saka cra, Musa dear. Was him fan so Bible, woman, children, baby, as you want to mean, sir. Tilly. Where they cacrebio, your time now, Uncle.
A Christopher Wagana, a hypocrite, too much.
Christopher Macadana, I'm sitting.
A broyer so.
Christopher, no, I'm sitting.
I'm a hypocrite.
Christian cancer for a baby.
Now, mamma, me can't. Hey, me can't want part of me a Christo Niba Panamity. Christopher Wagana, hire a hypocrite, and the day. Hypocrites, me a canny palm a home. And first of all, when they say she doesn't have any obligation to prove to ye nipa say wasakra na wasakra. The only obligation she has is to Jesus. And now yes one in nya mentem. Ejuma na oye. Enti wabonyo mo no a eya aba break away sin ka onye den ko ntine fie no nhye course no ko evangelism afa ko promote nyom na. No. Yen Christopher the one instruction anya mede ma ye no eno na yen pese ebedi so. Nyame se membu aten so Christopher dane Jesus honest we ask me pese ye bu aten so Bible ne se membu aten. The instructions, the commandments, and no, that's one thing that we can't stop. We should find a solution to that. And mind you, Christopher brother, they tell me because you're hypocritical and they say when they say whatever she does to make this song a hit song in Ghana, no, young Christopher Rebecca Sao, but yeah, where the answer never born more. Yeah, engagement has never born more. So if the person is doing it to get her hit song, go and pay her tithes, pay her dues, pay whatever. You have a problem with it. Meanwhile, you're missing more righteousness. No, it is like a filthy rag. So why do you want her to keep appearances for human beings when she can build her faith and her relationship with God? Na atembo na Bible say my mbu yen dream na my mbu because I know so nyade call hell ni mu a. Okay.
Yeah, there's your phone, uncle.
You sit here till you wanna me boss. Utra. Eka say enyuma ye no media ma attention. Enyuma ye no for ye no meba
and then so me heckle
for hits me boy.
Yes.
That's what you say. So this is the kind of things that Ibinya.
No, it's the dance, not the song.
No, but this one we'll get. But what was the dance for?
Talking about
what was the dance for?
It's to give
what
the
was
hit
the dance
because the industry has proven that you need a hit song.
These are some of the low standards, maybe time. These are some of the low. These are some of the low things we get because still, I'm going to start here and say, this week I say, I'm attention. And these are the only ways to get attention. Is this the only way to get attention?
Yes. No, you're talking.
No, but this is sad.
Means who can't when the she wants her.
No, but it's sad. It's sad though, because if this is the only way, so we media promote you, and you see, you do want to social court. Why now back I say why you way now it's and you social for and you Christians they judge you. And you Christopher na judge no. Don't make that.
I know they know ya yeah Christo.
And you Christopher na judge no.
Christian cancer for Babacam.
And social court. Who do want be two panos me be na me yo obi masachira. Na the next day me na me bu me na me bibia. E yonkofo na me no be kasa ya no be judge me. So please don't make it look say Christopher and na attack when they say Christians are not hypocritical. Asem da wa omeka usu omasem na obekebia kebi.
That's it. Na mukoi asem bi na beto manim. Na asem no mi hwemu kakra. Ba metimi ati hu kakra kire mu. Asem ne se die na bi akoso.
Yeah. Dangerous.
Salama, don't point fingers. Stop that. Die na bi akoso. So ba ni obema wo a omo wo nkola na bia se enya me ba eya me ba
wanjwe be ba
na die na bi akoso
ananse dia
nyomtuni bi eho ni ametimi aka no
oh and for the Julia be di bro nya kan consider ye na yesu de
die ne no ekowie echire no enkoda no emu bi enye be manaba gospel nyumtuni
Christians.
Me say DNA.
How they be Christians?
Please, can I? The gospel artists are there.
Now they be Christians.
Gospel artists are Christians.
But